In just 30 days, I went from 0 views to a monetized YouTube channel without ever showing my face. No fancy camera, no expensive gear, no magic formula. Just strategy, consistency, and a whole lot of patience. But here's the crazy part. For the first 2 weeks, it felt like the algorithm hated me. No views, no clicks, nothing. And then, everything changed. Before I tell you exactly what happened, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming behind-the-scenes tips. Share this video with your friends so they can learn too, and drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. I love seeing our community from all over the world. Alright, let me take you back to day 1. I had an idea. What if I tried running a YouTube channel without showing my face, a completely faceless channel for 30 days? I'd heard stories of people making it work, but I wanted to find out for myself. Could I go from 0 to monetized in just 1 month? Or would it be just another failed YouTube experiment? The first thing I did was simple research. I wasn't trying to reinvent the wheel. I searched for topics people had already proven to work. Videos with thousands, even millions of views. My strategy was to create something similar, but with my own twist. Why? Because YouTube rewards relevance and proven interest. If people are already watching that kind of content, then the demand is there, I just needed to supply it. Now here's the catch. I didn't have a big budget. I wasn't about to hire a team of editors or buy fancy animations. I had my laptop, free editing software, and a microphone. That's it. My goal was simple. Upload consistently and let the algorithm learn about my channel. So I started uploading video after video. I'll be honest, in the beginning it was discouraging. I'd spend hours editing, uploading, and optimizing my titles and thumbnails. And still, my videos got 10, maybe 15 views. Some barely got any at all. And I remember thinking, what's the point? It felt like I was talking to myself. But here's something I learned very quickly. The first 2 weeks on YouTube aren't about instant results. They're about data. Every single upload was teaching YouTube who my audience might be and teaching me what worked and what didn't. Most people give up at this stage. They expect instant success. But YouTube isn't a sprint. It's more like planting seeds. You don't plant a seed today and expect a tree tomorrow. You water it, you nurture it, and you give it time. That's exactly what I did. I pushed through those early days, even when the numbers looked depressing. By the start of week 2, I was uploading more confidently. I had gotten into a rhythm research, script, voiceover, edit, upload, repeat. But the truth? My numbers were still tiny. Some videos barely crossed 20 views. Others stayed stuck at single digits. It felt like shouting into an empty room. But here's the thing. I kept reminding myself that every single YouTuber you know, every creator you admire, went through this exact stage. The difference between the ones who succeed and the ones who quit is persistence. So I told myself I'm not here for 2 weeks, I'm here for the long game. During week 2, I made small but important changes. I improved my thumbnails, brighter colors, bold text, faces with emotion, even though my channel was faceless. I made my titles more curiosity-driven, so people had to click. And I started studying my analytics, even though there wasn't much data yet. This is where most creators go wrong. They think the algorithm is against them. But the truth? The algorithm is just waiting for a signal. And that signal is watch time. If people watch your video longer, YouTube will push it to more viewers. That's when I realized my videos needed stronger hooks at the beginning to keep people watching. Then something happened. Around day 17, one of my videos started getting more views than usual. I woke up, checked my analytics, and saw a tiny spike. It wasn't viral, but it was different. Instead of 15 views a day, I was getting 50, then 100. And it wasn't stopping. You know that feeling when you've been running in the dark and suddenly you see a light ahead? That's exactly what it felt like. The algorithm had finally picked up one of my videos and was testing it with a wider audience. And because I had been consistently uploading, I had more videos ready for viewers to watch after that one, which meant my whole channel started to grow. By day 20, my channel views had tripled. People were commenting, subscribing, asking for more. The craziest part? I didn't have to go viral. All it took was one video performing slightly better than the rest, and then that momentum carried over to my other upload. It's like pushing a car that won't start in the beginning. You're struggling, using all your strength just to move it an inch. But once it starts rolling, it gets easier. That's what was happening to my channel in week 3. By the time I hit day 24, something I didn't expect happened. I got the email. That email. The one every YouTuber dreams of. Congratulations, you're now eligible for monetization. I had to read it twice. I've been preparing myself for a much longer journey, months of slow growth, but here I was, just over 3 weeks in, with a monetized channel. I wasn't a millionaire overnight, but the fact that YouTube had approved me meant one thing. I had passed their threshold, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in less than a month. Here's the honest truth. It wasn't luck. It was stacking small wins. Every upload, even the ones with only 20 views, was contributing to my watch hours. Every tiny improvement in my titles and thumbnails was increasing my click-through rate. Every extra second viewers stayed on my videos was telling YouTube, hey, people like this, show it to more of them. By the time one of my videos started taking off, my channel already had enough content for viewers to binge watch. And that binge watching is what pushed me past the monetization requirements so quickly. I won't lie, I felt proud. Not just because I could start earning, but because I proved to myself that a faceless YouTube channel could work even from scratch in 30 days. And the best part? I had built a foundation. I wasn't just chasing one viral hit. I was building a library of content that could keep working for me 24/7. Here's what this taught me. YouTube is less about explosive overnight success and more about consistent, smart effort. If you upload consistently, optimize your content, and give it time, you give yourself the best chance to win. But if you quit in the first 2 weeks because your numbers are small, you'll never see the shift that could change everything. Once monetization kicked in, I had a choice. Take a break and celebrate, or keep pushing. I chose to keep pushing. Because here's something a lot of new creators don't realize. Getting monetized is not the finish line, it's the starting line. From here, the real growth begins. So in the last week of my 30-day challenge, I doubled down. I uploaded even more consistently. I kept researching winning topics in my niche. I tested new thumbnail styles. I studied my audience retention graphs to see exactly where people were dropping off, and I worked on fixing those points. One big thing I noticed, the videos that kept viewers watching for at least 50% of their length were the ones YouTube promoted the most. So I started adding mini hooks throughout my videos, little teasers of what was coming up to keep people curious and watching longer. I also responded to every single comment. Why? Because YouTube loves engagement, and if people see you replying, they're more likely to join the conversation. Remember, YouTube isn't just a video platform, it's a community. By day 30, my channel had a small but loyal audience. The same people were coming back for new uploads. My views were higher than ever, but more importantly, I had content working for me even while I slept. One of the most powerful things about YouTube is that your videos can keep generating views and income for years after you upload them. If you're watching this and thinking about starting your own faceless YouTube channel, here's my advice. I rate 1. Don't reinvent the wheel, find proven topics, then put your own twist on them. 2. Be consistent even when no one's watching, you're building the foundation for growth. 3. Focus on watch time, keep people watching longer, and YouTube will reward you. 4. Don't give up in the first month, your breakthrough might be just around the corner. If you found this story helpful, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my future tips and experiments. Share this video with someone who needs a little push to start their channel. And don't forget to comment where you're watching from. I read every single one. Your YouTube journey could start today, but it's up to you to take that first step.